Hey guys, I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm doing my first ever Q&A. Usually I answer my Q&As on Instagram Live. So I will shamelessly plug myself. If you haven't followed me, follow me on Instagram at mbairewangui, and we'll have more intimate conversations and a good time, more of my personality and all that kind of good stuff. So I think we'll just get started with the first question, and yeah. So I think how I see it being done is like most people don't really say the names, so for confidentiality purposes I'll also do that. And the first question is not a question, but I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. How are you doing? I think you know yourself. The second question is, hi dear, what are your shopping tips for clothes? So okay, for me, my shopping tips for clothes is: one, I buy clothes that have potential. And I want to say that because most of the time people buy clothes for what they look like. I like to buy clothes for their potential in such a way that a blouse could look very boring to everybody else, but then I look at it and I feel like this could look so well when worn in this and this way, and so I get it. And half the time it actually works so well. For example, things like I'll give you an example of a store called Marks and Spencer. Obviously in the UK and in most places of the world, most people know about Marks and Spencer. It's typically known for clothes that serve older people, so like people in their retirement age. But I really like to walk in there because I do find some really classic suitable pieces that I can wear over and over again, and really nice mature good quality type of clothes that I find actually quite good for me. Whereas when somebody else walks in there and looks at the clothes that they have there, they're like, oh my god, I'll just ignore it because it's not really for people my age or something like that. So I like to buy clothes with potential. Number two, I have stopped looking at sizes of clothes, and the reason for that is my weight keeps fluctuating, and so at some point I'll be big, some point I'll be small. By big I mean like I've gone to at most a small size 14, and so my weight fluctuates, so I'm big, I'm small sometimes. So for me to manage that, I don't like to buy clothes like that are accurately my size, or smaller or bigger. I like to buy clothes that when I go to the changing room I can go and fit it, and I find it looks good. So many times I've gone into shops like H&M, I found clothes that are size 14 that fit me really well, and sometimes it can be daunting, but then buy clothes not based on size but based on how good they look on you, and you'll feel better, you look better, you'll be better. Another shopping tip that I have is try on clothes in the changing room and buy clothes that you would not generally buy on a normal circumstance. So for example, if you feel like you always gravitate towards, let's say, skinny jeans, try and pick up a pair of straight leg jeans, try and pick up a pair of mom jeans, try and pick up like even dress pants instead of jeans, if that's the kind of thing you gravitate towards. So try and pick some of the items that you feel you would never wear before, because if you go to the changing room and try and give them and like kind of give them a try, they would actually surprise you, honestly, like for real. And try to shop in the afternoon or evenings. And I know that is mostly said for for shoes, because then in the evenings your shoes actually, you find the fitting more appropriate in the evenings, because then you after you've done a good day, your leg is kind of, it's expanded a little bit, so you find your appropriate size then. But then even for clothes in the afternoon or evenings, you have a higher chance of having eaten, so when you go and try on your clothes will actually fit much better for you, and it will become like more easily wearable in like events that you may need to eat during, and like within the event, and you won't feel quite uncomfortable because you have already done that. Somebody else is asking, were you born in Scotland? No, I wasn't born in Scotland. I came here just a few years ago. Then there's advertisement videos. Would you host me where you stay if I visited? I'm in Kenya. I think I would. Obviously it would have to be up for discussion and things like that, but yeah, I think I would. How do you manage your hair, and when are you coming back? How do I manage my hair? I don't manage my hair, honestly. And I'll actually say this is one of the reasons I am so scared to do hair videos, because I have been natural my entire existence. Like 24 years of my existence I've had natural hair, which means like this, I don't feel like I have much to tell you about hair routines and things like that. But I was talking to a really good friend of mine, and we discovered that what happens is that I have a specific routine that I have had mostly most part of my life, that I stick to, that actually really helps me go through, it makes me go through life easily. So I do wash my hair intensely on Sundays, because like that's the time obviously I get to chill and I'm able to work on my hair. And then if it is cold, especially in the winter, as soon as I wash my hair, it goes back into a cornrow, or it goes into a low band, so like a low manipulative style. So I try and make it as simple as possible. I even do like 2 braids in the bathroom, like while I'm still in the shower after I've done washing my hair and things like that. And during the week I like to just rejuvenate my hair, and I don't wash it necessarily. What I do is I wet my hair, a little bit of oil and curling cream or like something like that, and it actually really works for me. Another thing I feel like really works well and wonders for my hair is I avoid to use gel as much as possible. A good alternative is castor oil, and believe me, this will change your life. Like, try using castor oil instead of using gel, and your hair will thank you for it, for real. What's the other thing that I do to my hair, honestly? I like doing wash and goes. I find them so easy for me. This is a wash and go. I went into the shower, I had my regular shower, popped my hair in, I did a little bit of conditioner and left. Sometimes I don't even bother with conditioner. I just pop my head in. As long as there's water on my head, I move out and I keep rolling. So wash and goes really work well. When am I coming back? With I don't know. God's time. I don't know when I'm coming back. I actually don't know. Hopefully soon, but I don't know. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? If I would choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Oh, I think I would choose taking photographs. I enjoy photography a lot, and I am good at it. Honestly, I am, sorry to blow my own horn, I am good at it. I have studied photography and videography, and I'm good at both. I'm really good at both. I also have a channel called Pink Media where I do most of my professional stuff. So I would do that, because then I do enjoy taking pictures, and I also enjoy take pictures of me being taken. So taking pictures can mean both. So if I choose to do something for a day, I think it would be taking pictures, and I'd have someone, as I take pictures of them, I'd probably in the middle ask them to take pictures of me. I hope that doesn't sound really narcissistic, but you know. Well, where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do I want to be in 5 years? I want to be a well-established photographer slash videographer. I do corporate videography, if you don't know. So I want to be a well-established corporate videographer for starters, and I want to have either been finished with my PhD or be in the middle of doing my PhD. What else would I want to do in 5 years? I would also want to have I would want to have like my image consultation firm well established. I I have done image consultancy in uni in London. I did that in over the summer of last year 2019. So I did that over the summer of last year, but I haven't had time to practice it just because I've been in uni. I'm in my final year of uni, so I've had a lot on my plate that I have actually put fashion and style stuff to the side, just so that I can I can totally finish with that, and then I can come back bigger, better, and all that kind of stuff. How did you first monetize your blog, and how much did you receive? How did I first monetize my blog? I actually did it almost immediately after I started my blog, just because I knew how the things run. So while I was doing it, I was like, let me monetize my blog so that when money actually comes in, I am able to receive the money, if that kind of makes sense. And how much did I receive? The first amount of money I received from AdSense in I'm actually assuming you're talking about AdSense for my blog. The first time I received money, it was like £50, honestly. And that's not a lot of money, only because if you think about the amount of work you put into content creation and things like that, I really don't think £50 is a lot of money. But we are doing better, so much better just now, so I guess that's amazing. How old am I? I am 24. I'm sure everybody knows that just now. And then somebody says, I love your feed. Thank you very much. And then another one says, not a question, but your style is bomb. You know what? Thank you very much. And all these people that said my style is bomb and they love my feed and they enjoy coming to look at what I have to share about fashion, I really genuinely appreciate that so much. I really appreciate people that tell me that my style is bomb, only because sometimes it's daunting, you're not too sure, but then at the end of the day, it helps when somebody actually acknowledges and appreciates whatever it is you're doing. And thank you for following me. Thank you for following my style journey. A friend, an internet friend of mine told me that she's been following me for over 3 years, and looking back on it, over 3 years is literally when I started my journey, and I felt so emotional because I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe you're the real one. But then yeah, it's been a long journey. We keep moving, we keep growing and learning more and more about this life and how it works and all that kind of good stuff. So if you enjoy my content, do subscribe to this channel, share this video with a couple of your friends if you would like to, but also follow me on Instagram because I post more fashion content, and on Instagram stories I'm able to show you a little bit more of my fun side and take you through my day and all the fun kind of stuff. On days where I'm not sharing what I wore this week, I could post pictures of my outfits during the day so you can see a more timely and realistic perspective of what I'm wearing each and every day. Some bits here and there that I picked up on, some style tips and things like that. So yeah, I think that's it for all the questions. I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, do subscribe, and do keep safe until next time. Cheers.